Testing, testing. Hello everybody, it's Fishy again, telling another story of Aesop's fable. Today's story is The Ass and the Fox. 大家好啊，又係我魚子同大家講解新嘅一則伊索寓言。呢一次嘅故事就係驢與蛙群。咁啊，恭敬不如從命啦。咁我直接去正題。So let's go straight to the topic. We can see a lot of ass 我哋見到有好多關於驢嘅故事啊。So today's story was covered by 2 old books. 咁啊，呢次就有2本舊書，就包含咗呢個故事嘅。So let's just talk with the first book. An ass sank down in a bog among a shallow of flocks with a burden of wood upon his back, and there he lay singing, sighing and groaning, as his heart could break. "Hark, ya friends," said one of the frogs to him, "if you make such a business of lying in a quagmire," what's this quagmire? Okay. Quagmire, when you are but just fall into it. What could you do? I wonder if you had here as long as we have been. Interesting story. So I will talk about this later. Let's go straight to the second book. 咁啊頭先講嘅咧，我先講翻頭先嘅故事啦，就係有一隻驢咧，就係喺個沼澤沉落去，咁個沼澤就有好多青蛙啦，咁就個驢咧個背脊就孭咗好多木頭啊，咁喺佢沉落去嘅時候咧，就一邊嘆氣一邊呻吟，好唔開心，好似佢嘅心要碎啦，咁但係係啦，佢就係死啦。咁但係咧，隻青蛙就話啦：嘿，朋友，其中一隻青蛙咁樣同佢講啦，咁你喺呢個沼澤嗰度做緊你嘅嘢，咁樣跌落嚟，咁樣咁唔開心，咁我會諗，其實你就咁跌落嚟嘅啫，係啦。咁你其實如果好似我哋咁耐嘅話，咁你究竟會點呢？都好難講噶噃，係啊，即係佢覺得唔夠耐啊，係啊，只不過佢未適應，青蛙就咁諗。So it's just that the flock thing they not handle in this quagmire long enough. So let's just talk with the second book. Let's see the story is just different. 咁我哋睇第2本書啦。An ass carrying a load of wood passing through a pond. As he was coursing through the water, he lost his footing and stumbled and fell, and not being able to rise on account of his load, he groaned heavily. Some flocks frequenting the pond heard his lamentation and said, What could you do if you had to live here or race as we do, when you make such a fuss about a mere fall into the water？ 咁啲青蛙就其實故事同頭先差唔多嘅，完全基本上一模一樣，係啲字眼唔同啫。咁但係咧，可能佢後邊就會比較清晰啲啦，講得就佢會諗啦，如果你係同我哋都生活得咁耐嘅話，咁你仲會唔會咁唉聲嘆氣啊？咁跌落去河度係好小事嘅啫。係啦，好小事。OK， 咁我哋去睇返個 moral 先。We just look into the moral. For the first book, custom make things familiar and easy to us, but anything is best yet in its own element. This is about the moral thing. People just get used to their custom, and they really easy, but they forget that people have different custom. They live in different area. They get used to different thing. They have different story. So when they in different struggle, you can't compare their struggle with your own struggle. 咁呢個故仔呢個結論就係咧，啲習俗咧就會令到我哋係好覺得好熟悉嘅，同埋就會令到我哋覺得好輕鬆啦。但係其實所有嘢咧都係係喺佢嘅領域嘅當中係最好咯。即係好似驢咧，有佢熟悉嘅地方嘅。驢其實唔係去一啲沼澤嘅地方啊嘛，沼澤係屬於青蛙嘅地方嘅。咁當我哋喺度睇人哋嘅不幸嘅時候，我哋去用自己個經驗、自己嘅個不幸去同佢比較嘅話呢，就好唔合理啦。我哋真係要有同理心咯，係啊，要將對方。雖然係可能大家都係人嘅啫，但係其實大家嘅背景出身個經歷，所有嘅故事都唔一樣，唔可以一竹篙打船人，唔可以話同樣嘅嘢咯，係啊，要體諒人哋唔開心嘅嘢，所以我永遠都會記住呢一樣嘢嘅，係就係我係會盡量體諒人哋嘅唔開心，但係其實去返對面，其實係咪人哋都應該要去同等咁去體諒返我嘅唔開心呢？係咪？即係唔可以用一個世俗嘅眼光，唔係，又或者係約定俗成嘅眼光去睇一啲嘢咯，係啊，咁樣就會好壓抑啊，亦都係好唔公平咯。因為so we talk about it's not fair to look into someone's misfortune as your custom. So as these samples, it's really a misfortune for the donkey falling into the pond. It's unable to get up. It's going to die. But the flock is just easy because they can swim into the pond, so they don't think it's not a big deal for them. Yeah. 咁呢個故仔就我哋驢係冇辦法喺水池塘嗰度生活落去噶嘛，咁就 但係啲青蛙就唔知道呢樣嘢，因為佢哋生活喺池塘嘅，唔會體會到人哋嘅不幸同自己個不幸差別係咁大。同樣嘅一件事，係其實都唔同嘅人就唔可以相提並論啦。唉，但係好多人都唔明呢啲説話，好多人都唔明呢啲道理嘅。Okay, so we just go straight to the conclusion of the next book. 我哋睇另一本書嘅結論啦。Men often bear little grievance with the less courage than they do in large misfortune. 乜嘢啊？It's strange. This conclusion is strange. I don't see anything about courage in this story.呢個就係講呢個翻譯嘅人呢，就覺得有啲人就往往係佢哋承受呢個委屈嘅，用呢個勇氣去承受委屈嘅能力呢，就往往都係低過佢喺面對重大嘅不幸咯。即係佢哋面對大嘅不幸呢，佢可以好有勇氣嘅，但係一啲細嘅委屈呢，佢哋係承受唔到。點解呢？ I can't see the logic of it. Okay, so doesn't mind is a little bit rare. The second book is a little bit rare. We don't talk about the second book. We just go straight to the first book. About the reflections. 我覺得第二本書有啲牽強啊，係啊，因為我哋睇唔到勇氣嘅。咁你可以話青蛙佢好有勇氣咩？其實唔係有勇氣咯，佢只不過係慣咗係啦，慣咗喺佢嗰個係啦個適應啊，係啊，咁你冇理由叫嗰個叫隻驢可以喺呢個沼澤嗰度適應噶嘛，根本就唔係佢嘅地方，咁所以其實第一本書就比較合理啲嘅。So the first book is more reasonable than the second book. We just go focus to the first book. Nature has assigned every creature its proper place and station, and that as in book is out of his element and out of his province。 咁呢度就係講咧，天地萬物都有佢嘅位置啦，咁就而驢咧就唔係應該係沼澤嗰度嘅，佢應該係其他地方嘅。The fable itself has not much in it, but it may serve to teach us in the moral that this is the high point of honor and Christianity to bear misfortune with resolve and constancy of mind. 佢呢度就係講哦，其實呢個語言都冇咩特別啦，佢就係教曉我哋咧就其實呢個翻譯嗰個人咧，好明顯係一個基督徒嚟噶啦。咁佢係係啦，佢係要我哋去明白到嗰個高尚啊，係啊，我哋堅忍住不幸嘅高尚，我哋帶住一種覺悟去堅忍住佢啦，要係有一種平實嘅心，係啦，要係要有忍耐同埋係啦沉穩係，最緊要就係勇氣。哦，所以第二本書可能係根據呢本書去講呢個結論啊。For the people are the lighter and the easier of it, but it was an ass we see that's complain, and everybody may play the fool with him. He was but an ass for compelling. First, of what he could not help, and secondly, to be never the better of it. This is with a man in gold, such as at the rate as it was with his ass in the book. His student ends out of humor as first coming in. The prisoner gathered about him, and here he tell them his cause over and over. I warrant it. Some make sports with him, others pity him, and it is the trade. They drive for the first 4 and 5 days perhaps, but so soon as the crown is over, the man come to himself again, make merry with his companion, and since he cannot be his own house, he reckons himself as good as home in the very prison. 哦，佢呢個意思就即係咧，即係驢咧，就既然沉咗去沼澤嗰度啦，就唯有就冇計啦，就適應啊，係啊，係啦，要有種適應嘅態度啦，就好似青蛙咁樣。咁我就覺得有啲奇怪呢度，係啦。呢度呢個位就有啲奇怪，但係其實都講得到嘅嚇，因為始終都係一啲不幸嘅嘢啦。我哋問題就係我哋點樣應對不幸呢？係啦，佢就覺得就會係類似青蛙嗰個睇法，其實都係可取嘅。係啦，就係苦中作樂咯。OK， 咁跟住落去嗰啲都係差唔多嘅説話㗎啦。So the later is similar thing, yeah. Philosophy not due to deepest necessity as to his moral, its nature one goes to other, could have been as much as a loss in the stable. OK， 冇乜特別，咁我哋就去 Remarkable 去講呢個故事啦。咁我哋就唯有用翻我哋自己嘅睇法去睇呢件事啦。就係話說呢，好耐之前啦，喺一個沼澤嘅地方，陰森恐怖。咁呢 So once upon a time, there is a pond. Yeah, a pond here with lots of frog. Yeah. And a donkey gonna pass through the pond with a load of wood on the back of his in the back. But it is impossible to pass through it. So he's in his misfortune that he gonna fall into the pond and somehow stuck here. Yeah, but but the dog said, "Oh, it's luck." Said, "Oh, it's good. Yeah, just get it easy. Yeah. So if it take longer, it will be okay. Something like that." So what do you think about the moral? What do you think about this sort of situation? Yeah. 個故事就係咁啦，喺呢個沼澤啦，有好多青蛙嘅，咁啱呢，有隻驢就經過呢個沼澤啦，就背面呢就有好多好重嘅木頭啦，就當然好不幸咁樣咧沉落去呢個泥沼，但係喺呢個時候呢，啲青蛙呢就會認為你住耐咗就冇問題噶啦，係啊，即係咯，就好明顯就係有問題嘅，係啦，唔係個適應啊，唔係我哋去麻木去接受一啲根本唔適合我哋嘅嘢咯。It's not right to just for the donkey to stink in the pond. It's really a misfortune, but it's the end. It's the end, really the end. 呢個就係隻驢咧，佢咁樣沉咗落去個泥沼嗰度咧，其實就完結㗎啦嚇。但係我哋另一方面就係隻驢佢係好唔開心，因為驢係真係成日怨天尤人㗎嘛。Okay, so there's one point that the donkeys is complaining, groaning, just sighing, just really unhappy. It's really a donkey thing. We see the last couple episodes. We understand the characteristics of donkey in Aesop Fables and always complain. So sorry. There's one more layer I can see. I can see this layer now that, donkey is an animal of complaining, but the flock is not an animal of complaining. They enjoy the moment. And in this, so it is easy for the flock to stay here, but it's actually not easy for the donkey to in this situation. But in somehow the flock can have this subjection. It's quite not matched to the situation of the donkey, but somehow is the donkey overreact a little bit because the donkey is a donkey already complaining, but it's no point to just complaining. Yeah, so we can have another kind of perspective or coping with the situation. We have other attitude to live with it. But you're still miserable. You're still in a misfortune, but you can in a misfortune, but still being happy. It's possible to be in misfortune and keep complaining, vs in a misfortune and you are and try to make fun of it. It is comparison. It is a story that the flock tell us that no, the donkey is complaining, but you can try to have different attitude. 我呢度就諗到一樣嘢啦，就係其實我哋睇咗幾篇嘅伊索寓言啦，就知道其實驢咧佢性格啦，喺呢個寓言嘅性格就係成日都會抱怨嘅，怨天尤人啊，去到一啲唔好嘅情景佢就好唔開心咁樣，就係啦，個天就冧落嚟。但係咁佢的確喺佢不幸入邊嘅，而呢個不幸咧佢係真係走唔甩嘅。係啦，佢係有權利咁樣去抱怨嘅。但係其實另一方面咧，啲青蛙其實好唔體諒佢啦。青蛙佢係一直都喺沼澤嗰度生活，咁佢哋就好係啦。佢哋唔知道，實際上唔係真係好清楚 驢咧係咪真係可以好順利咁樣生活落去啦咁樣，因為對佢嚟講嚇，佢哋咁樣生活落去完全冇問題嘅，咁只不過可能係個時間問題，驢就未適應啦，但係唔會噶嘛，驢係唔會喺呢個沼澤嗰度好好咁生活嘅，佢依然都有不幸。咁但係我哋另一方面去睇啊，佢喺不幸之中咧去抱怨，去對比不幸之中咧，好似青蛙咁講啦，去開心咁樣走埋嗰段路，因為佢陷咗喺沼澤，佢係一定死緊噶嘛。咁但係其實可以開開心心咁過嘅，即係好似啲青蛙咁樣咁無私啦。其實無私都係一件好事嚟嘅，但係嗱咁其實就代表咗隻驢咧，其實好聰明嘅，佢知道自己處境係真係好不幸嘅。It somehow just implied that the donkey is really clever, intelligent, that he know the situation, he know exactly how miserable he is, he can't get out of it. Yeah, but you know, it's not always good to be clever or intelligent, and it's somehow, yeah, you are intelligent, you know you're miserable, it's true, but you can be a little bit ignorant, forget the truth, be just living in the moment, just till the end. Yeah, you're ending your life, but you just you can just try to be in a good mood. It's really interesting piece of fable. 呢一則嘅寓言係好特別嘅，咁因為係真係好當中嘅道德係真係千絲萬縷，係好複雜嘅。人係真係會有呢個問題，你去諗啦，有啲人佢真係喺不幸當中嘅喎，而呢種不幸呢係真係走唔到嘅喎，你係任何方法你都走唔出嘅。咁但係有啲人其實係好唔同情佢，覺得冇咩所謂啫，咁樣冇乜特別啫，咁係啊，其實好唔理解嗰隻驢嘅啲青蛙。咁但係再諗深多一層就係，其實需唔需要好似驢自己本身咁抱怨呢？定係嗱？當然青蛙咁唔理解佢，青蛙嘅諗法係有問題嘅，但係驢嘅諗法都有問題嘅，係啊。So it's the moral here is really interesting. That a lot of people have really into misfortune that is impossible to get rid of. But it's really sad that they can't they encounter the people they don't really respect the misfortune. They don't really sympathy. They think, oh, I'm in the same situation, I'm easy, why you're gonna be good, but it's not the same context. It's not serious enough. Someone in the same event, they can be really miserable. But one deeper layer is that it's bad to keep complaining as a donkey. It is also bad to just like the flock that and it's not a really empathy enough. But we can have an adjustment in between. Yeah, 我哋點都有個中庸之道㗎。咁其實好似驢咁樣咁怨天尤人，其實冇意思嘅。咁但係我哋去到青蛙咁誇張啦，即係唔使諗啦咁樣，其實都好唔合理㗎，因為真係不幸。咁當中其實都有個平衡嘅。So there is a balance inside. So we just it's not just go into the extreme into the donkey and the flock. We everyone is in between and the interval. So this the end of story. Really interesting piece of stories. Goodbye。咁啊，呢個故事我講完㗎啦。咁我都有啲體會嘅，我都諗咗好多嘢嘅。咁啊啱啱講完呢個故仔，我開頭我都唔係好明嘅，但係而家我就明啦，因為咧，因為驢咧佢真係一個抱怨嘅動物嚟嘅，咁所以我哋唔好學驢咁樣去抱怨，但係其實我哋同樣就青蛙咁講，咁亦都唔合理噶嘛，係啊。Okay, so that's the end of the story. Thank you. Please share, like, and subscribe, and look forward to the next fable. Goodbye.